Hello, and welcome to this very special episode of our English Learning Podcast. I am so happy that you decided to press play today because the topic we are going to talk about is not only important, but deeply connected to our everyday life. We are going to talk about money. Yes, the power of money, the reality of money, the need for money, and also the limitations of money. As we move through this discussion, you will notice that we are not just talking about life, we are also practicing English. The way I speak, the sentence structures I use, the flow of my ideas, all of this will help you become better at understanding and speaking English naturally. So this podcast is not just about listening, it is about growing, learning, and transforming yourself through every word. Let's begin with a simple truth. Money is everywhere. Whether we accept it or not, money plays a central role in how we live, what we eat, where we study, and even how we feel. Every decision we make is connected to money in one way or another. If you want to travel, you need money. If you want to buy healthy food, go to the doctor, or even learn a new skill like English, you need money. So the idea that money is not important is not only incorrect, it is also dangerous. Denying the importance of money can stop you from making better decisions in life. However, what's even more important is how we think about money. If we see money only as a way to show off or compare ourselves to others, then it becomes a cause of stress. But if we see money as a tool to build, grow, and help, then it becomes a source of power and peace. Still, even with all its value, one must never forget this powerful truth. Money can't buy happiness. Yes, it can buy things that bring short-term joy, a new phone, a nice dress, or a dinner at a fancy restaurant. But it cannot give you long-term inner peace, love, or emotional security. True happiness comes from human connection, purpose, freedom, good health, and most importantly, self-respect. There are people who earn millions but feel lonely every night. There are also people who live with a simple income but feel thankful and fulfilled. This proves that happiness is not in how much money you have. It is in how you live your life, how you treat others, and how you grow each day. Now let's connect this idea to something very personal and powerful, your English learning journey. For many people, learning English is a dream. It opens doors to better jobs, international travel, higher education, and global friendships. But even here, money plays a role. You may need money to buy an internet pack to watch videos. You might want to buy an English grammar book, subscribe to an online course, or attend spoken English classes. Some of you may want to get a good mobile phone or laptop to learn better. So in this journey, money becomes a partner. It's not the main driver, but it supports your progress. That is why I always say, if you use your money wisely to build your skills, it will always give you back more than you spent. This is called investment, and it is one of the smartest things you can do with your money. In real life, there is a big difference between spending and investing. Spending money means using it to buy something that gives short-term joy, like snacks, clothes, or gadgets. Investing money means using it for something that will grow in value, like education, health, or a business idea. So when you spend money to learn English, you are actually investing in yourself. You are telling the world, I believe in my future. I believe in growth. And that belief is more powerful than any currency. Because money can be lost, but your knowledge stays with you forever. It's also important to talk about financial responsibility, knowing how to manage your money wisely. Many people earn well, but they don't know how to control their spending. Others earn very little, but manage to save and grow over time. The difference lies in their money habits. Learning to budget your expenses, save regularly, and spend carefully are all signs of maturity. These habits are not just financial, they are also part of your personality. They show how focused, disciplined, and prepared you are for life. And believe it or not, these same habits help you become a better English learner too. Because if you can control your time and money, you can control your learning. Money also gives you the freedom to choose. It gives you the ability to leave a toxic job, start a new business, move to a new city, or support your parents when you need help. It removes fear and gives you courage. But again, it's only a tool. The real engine is your mind. If your thinking is small, then no amount of money will help. But if your thinking is big, even a small amount of money can become a ladder to success. That's why rich people who fail often get up again, because their thinking is rich, not just their bank accounts. Let me also talk about a mistake many people make. They feel guilty for wanting more money. They think dreaming of wealth means being greedy. But that's not true. Wanting more money to live better, help others, or learn more is a noble goal. As long as your heart is in the right place and your efforts are honest, you should never feel bad about wanting financial success. The problem is not with money, it is with how some people use it. So be the person who uses money to make life better, for yourself, your family, and your future. Finally, let's remember the heart of today's message. Money is important, but it is not everything. It can give you the freedom to live better, but it cannot replace love, peace, or happiness. It can help you learn English faster, but it cannot study for you. It can buy books, but not discipline. It can provide tools, but not your dedication. So use money wisely. Use it to improve your life, support your dreams, and learn something new every day. And never forget, your real value comes not from what you have in your pocket, but from what you carry in your heart and mind. Thank you so much for being with me today. I hope this episode helped you see money in a more powerful and positive way. And I hope it inspired you to keep improving your English, your mindset, and your money habits. You are doing better than you think, and every small step you take brings you closer to your dream. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll meet you again in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourself, and remember, money is a tool, not the destination. You are the true value.